Hello everyone, welcome to Being Spiritual channel. This read is for Capricorns for rest of the February. I do apologize that this month I couldn't upload all the videos in time, but I'll try my best to do it beforehand from the next month. So here I have already laid down the spread here. Please keep in mind that this read is general, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, please check your other signs. um I'll show you the cards first and then straightforward we'll jump into the read. So Capricorns, we do have Chariot in the current energy. In the past we have Six of Cups. Underneath we do have Three of Wands, King of Wands in the crowning energy, and here Chariot is challenged by the Will Watcher, number 7. In the near future, we have Five of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Cups, and finally we do have Knight of Cups as the final outcome, and we do have Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so Capricorns, Chariot here card represents that you are trying to accomplish everything using your willpower. You are trying your willpower uh, to use your willpower to accomplish your ambitions or goals or whatever. And basically this if you see this card closely, um, the crescent moon on the hero's shoulder there on left side, it symbolizes the new beginnings. Okay, and there's six pointed stars. It represents the merging of heaven and earth. Okay, and the scare, if you can see on the chest of the person, it's symbolizing the following rules and hierarchical order of man. And the black and white sphinxes, they represent inner victory over the lower forces, okay, of its own nature through a journey of purification. So this chariot is ruled by Cancer zodiac. So might be possible you have Cancer in your chart, or maybe the person you are dealing with. We do have Six of Cups in the past as well. Again, the water sign. So I would say that there is a possibility that you might be visiting an old friend. um Number 7, if you see here, Chariot is number 7 too, and the Will Watcher again challenged by the number 7, so which is wisdom, the power of the divine. These are very two sacred cards, very important cards. And number 7 is the number of completeness, perfection, okay, both spiritual and physical. So number 7 is very important, and here it says that we are on the right life path. Okay, so the card here, wisdom, power of the divine, says that self-will alone isn't enough to make things happen. As in the beginning I said that you are trying to accomplish your goals using your willingness, but this card here says that will alone will not make everything possible. Okay, so all cannot be yours at this time. If you feel you are going nowhere, it's because you are meant to stay put. Okay, so this card is saying that you need to you need to restore harmony in your relationship. So relationship could be any, could be friendship or family, or in general we are talking about that. It's an important time to restore harmony in your relationship, since you may be temporarily out of tune with one another. Okay. um if there is any kind of power struggle between you, remember that divine has true power and you won't feel the need to struggle anymore. Okay. So you have to trust the divine. You have to go along through your wisdom. Okay. Whatever you have learned throughout all your life. So I do see that you are planning, you are planning ahead. Okay. And could be possible that I'm talking to someone who has Mars and Scorpio specifically. You could be having writing jobs, or maybe some kind of a project management, or someone who's doing freelancing. You are in the early stage of moving on. Okay, you have decided to travel as well, possibly, because Three of Wands and Six of Swords do signify that you are making plans for travel. All right. uh you could be having disappointment, as we do have Three of Wands and again Five of Cups with here. You could be having some disappointment possibility, because King of Wands here has a tendency to fall in love with someone um, who is committed elsewhere. Okay, you might be having feelings with someone whom you know from your childhood, uh, and maybe you, since your childhood, you want this person to be in your life, but unfortunately, possibly this person is committed somewhere else, and this is a reason that you have decided to move on, and you have disappointments in regard to that. That's why, the universe says here that everything cannot be yours. Of course, what we deserve, what we actually get is the best thing always. Okay, depending on our um, life journey, our soul journey. So even if it is not granted to you, believe that something is there ahead which will serve you much better. Okay, you don't have to be disappointed. um there could be a possibility that you might have an international business. Okay. um or you are planning to go for some kind of trip, maybe on sorry, birthday party. Okay, you maybe might have met that person for the first time in some birthday party. um the people I'm talking to are quite young adults, and there is a possibility that you're missing the past, because you're missing your siblings. You all might be good friends who have spent a lot of time together in childhood. Okay. um, this could be a possibility that you all were attached emotionally. Okay, and that person was quite close to you, so of course you have a friendship with that. So possibility that being emotionally unsatisfied. In the near future, you might be missing what it was and not sure about future and new phase in relationship. So you don't have to run from the problems, because with five of cups and chariot, I do see that there is a tendency of running from a problems, but instead of running, it's better if you face them. Okay. And the emotional setbacks, they inspire the progress most often. So moving on from disappointments, or recovery will be there soon. Okay. You are ending a chapter, you have decided to move on, and you are struggling to meet someone you click with. Okay. Page of Swords here. You might be struggling to meet with him or her as you click with that person well. So you could be avoiding the social gatherings because you are feeling upset. But the guidance is that instead of avoiding the social gatherings, you should go out and have fun and be at the present moment. Okay. Possibility that there could be a Knight of Cups, a proposal in the near future. It could be possibility that you're not sure what that person is going through, um, or maybe this is the new person who is coming into your life, and this will make you more happy. Okay. So yeah, you are moving away from the current situation, from the person, the childhood person or the best friend, but because you don't want to be um, the third person in his or her life. So it's a wise decision you are making, but be hopeful that in the near future you could be getting a proposal, and this is again the person you kind of expecting to have in your life. Okay, very emotional, very practical too at some point, very giving. Okay, as you, the water sign are the people who get along with others well. Okay, so Capricorns, you should have positive attitude and have trust in divine, have trust in the power of divine. Okay, see, no one can predict the future. Almighty, the creator, apart from creator, no one knows what is there in the future, but we people, being experienced or who are gifted with some spiritual gifts, can just provide you the guidance, and it's a big thing. Okay, so take this guidance and learn from your life experiences. So you should have trust in the power of the divine and believe that whatever is there ahead in your life will be fruitful. All right. So let's see, Capricorns, for the rest of the February, what do we have by romance angels to say? This read was quite specific, I would say, but the ships you are waiting for will be there soon, and you will encounter a new person who can be with you. Okay. All right, Capricorns. Let's see, what do we have here? So I'll just sit there. Okay. So we do have here the finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Okay. Not for all of you, but finances can play a role here, maybe that person is at distance, okay, or it's not possible for you to be with him or her now. And obviously I do see that many of you are quite young adults, so possibility that your career is more important right now and you should be focusing on career, okay, instead of just focusing on your love life instead, because this uh, part of life is very important when it comes to career. So invest yourself into the projects you are working on and don't have any distractions that can impact your career, okay. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. So possibly the people like King of Wands here, the ones who are having well settled, I mean, who are well settled or having international business, as I stated before. Um, I would say that it could be a marriage situation where you are leaving some things behind, or maybe you are not happy in your marriage, you are suffering some kind of disappointment because of finances. You are moving to a better place. Okay, again, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe the person you are with right now is quite different to you. Maybe you are on different spiritual path, um, and you. So it could be possible that, as I said, that you may be liking someone else who is committed somewhere, or maybe you are committed to someone, but like someone else. So it's kind of a complex situation where I think you need to trust the divine and see how things unfold, okay. Possibility that there is involvement of some kind of third person here. So maybe it's from your side, or maybe the person you are involved with is expecting to have someone else in the life, and the proposal you'll be getting in the future, it's not true for everyone that there is involvement of third person, but it could be possible for some of you. And Knight of Cups here being in the future could lead to this wedding, okay. Possibly that person is having age difference, slightly older or younger to you, and could be possible that you both have different beliefs, you have different cultural aspects, you belong to different religion, or possibly that person is far from you, okay. So these I think this is a general read, so there were a couple of scenarios I tried to explain. So if this is if you are single, this could be possible that you wanted to be with someone who was or is committed to someone else, and if you're not single, you are already in marriage. Possibility that there are some problems going on in your wedding, and you're having disappointments because of the different factors, could be finances, career, or religious. And see how it goes. Please comment and let me know what's going on, okay. But trust the divine. If you're living one situation and want to have a connection with someone else, there is some proposal coming ahead, and that your love life could ascend to a higher level. It could lead to a wedding as well. Okay, so maybe with the person you didn't expect, um, because of the differences, all right, or the different factors which are playing important role here. So you are trying to move on from the things which are not serving you positively, but you could expect someone entering your life, or whom maybe you are wishing to be with. So, see, Capricorns, this is all I have for for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this has helped you to some extent. Please let me know what's going on, and if this pertains to a current scenario. If this didn't resonate, kindly check your other signs. So I'll see you next month, in the month of March, with the next read. Till then, take care. Bye bye.